what? Pericytes are found associated with capillaries, venules, and arterioles, are, are located in other cells on the basal lamina of endothelial cells of capillaries. Endothelial cells of capillaries or venules or arterioles. Most commonly they are found on capillaries. Found on, you know what, early stages. The first of all, we call them this pericyte or the contractile cells. You know why? People believe that inside the cytoplasm, that's true. They have what? Some smooth muscle cells, myofilaments. The filaments which are present in smooth muscle cells do help in the contraction of smooth muscles. They believe they also have some population of that filaments. Later on, researchers are clear that not all filaments of smooth muscle cells are located here, but still some are present. Still some are present. You know, try to understand one thing clearly, because other blood vessels like aorta, big blood vessels like vena cava, muscular artery, muscular, other medium artery or vein, large vein. This, this is a classification of blood vessels, artery and veins. They are big. They have three coats, one of epithelium and second of the smooth muscle and third of the connective tissue. Three layers. But the muscle coat are extra, adventitia of the connective tissue is missing in small vessels. Small vessel only have one coat of what? One layer, endothelial cell. So early stage people must believe that because these are small vessels, there is no muscle. So this pericyte is actually doing a function same like smooth muscle cells. Same like smooth muscle cell. They do contract. They do contraction and relaxation to help in blood flow in capillaries, help in blood flow in venule, help in blood flow in arteriole, post-venule, pre-venules. You are getting my point? In small vessels. So it was believed that they are doing function like smooth muscle cells. Doing function like smooth muscle cell, do contractile, have some contractibility. So this cell, still we believe that they have some myofilaments. They have some. But you know what really happened when the researches go on more on pericytes? Early stages people say, oh, this is okay, this is a connective tissue cell, some ability of contractile, playing some role in the contraction of the capillaries to help to move the flow of blood inside the capillaries or in the small vessels. That was the idea early. But later on people found that the most population, the pericytes are rich in central nervous system. Blood vessel in central nervous system have more pericytes. All your body, where there you will find capillaries, you will find what? Pericyte. But the population is much more in central nervous system. This opened new gate of research. People thinking more advanced, maybe these cells are endothelial cells, maybe they have more function. Later on, up to now, many other functions are found, which are believed to be they are performed by pericyte. Some are interesting. Some people believe they in the central nervous system they play major role to maintain the blood-brain barrier. They play major role to the maintain blood-brain barrier. This research is going on this point, and people believe that they are involved in the maintenance of blood-brain barrier because they are associated with the capillaries of blood-brain barrier, are associated with blood-brain barrier if you have the concept of blood-brain barrier. Next, other important thing is that, which is striking for me, people believe these cells are actually what? They are undifferentiated mesenchymal cell. They are what? Undifferentiated mesenchymal cell. People believe if there is the need, this cell can be differentiated into osteoblast, can be differentiated into chondroblast, can be differentiated into. So these osteoblasts and chondroblasts are what? They are connective tissue cells. So people believe that they are similarly, we have undifferentiated mesenchymal cell which are located in many areas which differentiate into a specific cell. So if there is need, there is injury, if if there is need, this cell have ability to the differentiate into the chondrocytes, osteoblast. So they are known as also undifferentiated mesenchymal cells. That's clear. Point is that, and even when you go to the when you want to classify something, you will look for the origin of that cell. That is normally we do. When you look onto the region of this cell, you will surprise. Pericyte have heterogeneity in origin. Cells which are located in central nervous system, located in your kidney, located in your lungs, they are actually originate from ectoderms. Pericytes which are located where? Central nervous system, in lungs, in kidney, in some like organs, they are originate from where? Ectoderm. Rest of body, all your body have, where there is capillary, we have what? Pericyte. So rest of your body have what kind of pericyte? That is what? They are derived from mesoderm. They are derived from mesoderm. That's clear. So the thing you need to understand here, these cells, pericytes, early stage it was believed that they are a contractile cell, okay? People were not looking, but after the years of research, we come to know that they are very special cells, okay? They have lot of heterogeneity in the condition of function and in the condition of their origin. Some cells in the different area originate from ectoderm, some derived from mesoderms. That's been later on. And some cells, they have many functions. They are involved in contractile function. They are involved in maintenance of blood-brain barrier. They also help in repair of skeletal muscles. They also help in the repair of other organ and tissue. That's clear. So they also involved in this. But if you are looking for today's topic, still pericyte, you believe this is a contractile cell. Still they have ability to be. That's clear. This is something about pericyte. If you move on, myofibroblast. Move on. Myofibro. This from with the name, this is something is very clear. Again, myo means muscle, fibroblast means connective tissue cell. It's believed that in the connective tissue, a cell similar structure which have fibroblast, maybe have some projections, have some contractile proteins or contractile filaments in other cells. These cells are found in what? In connective tissue, and they are involved in what? They are involved in the repair of tissue. They are involved, if there is injury, they are involved in the repair of tissue. That's clear. Listen again carefully. We are looking into the contractile cells. There are, when you especially study contractile tissue, muscular tissue, these three cells will come in your mind. Reason is that contractibility of the cell or tissue achieved by some myofilaments. Some myofilaments are proteins or molecules which are known as contractile proteins or contractile filaments. Due to this contractibility, that structure can move. That structure can be there. In that structure there will be contraction and relaxation. But in your body, in the different area, some single cell are attached with the organs. Some single cells, they are attached with organ, and that single cell have ability of to contract, and on the analysis of the cytoplasm or cell biology of that cell, we find they may have some contractile proteins, some contractile filaments or molecules, which we may find in cardiac muscle, in smooth muscle, and in skeletal muscle. When you look on this, you will find there is three kind of cell: bioepithelial cell, pericyte, myofibroblast. They can called as contractile cell. Okay, bioepithelial cell, because most of the features of this cell is the epithelial feature, and also this is associated with epithelial gland, which is associated with epithelial gland. So this cell is known as epithelial cell. This cell is known as epithelial cell. But when you look on it, you know that because myo, that's means there are some ability to contract, and so they are attached with the glandular epithelium, the excretory portion of the gland. That's clear. Best example you can find myoepithelial cell on mammary gland. That's clear. Go on pericyte. Pericyte is normally known as mesenchymal cell or connective tissue cells. Many good textbooks till date classify pericytes as connective tissue cells. They are connective tissue cells, but they, after day by day, the research is continued on pericyte. We come to know that they show great heterogeneity in the sense of function, in the sense of origin, or they perform many functions. First idea, when they are discovered, the first idea, what understanding is that which is clear. Still, they are only found associated with capillaries or other small vessels. Mainly, they are associated with what? Capillaries. They are located actually on what? Endothelial cells, on the basement of endothelial cells of capillaries. They have, you know what? People believe that in capillaries, they are involved in the regulation of endothelial cells. They are involved in the regulation. This is also function of what? Pericyte. Because they are attached with, they communicate each other. They communicate, they have gap junctions, many other attachments. So, people believe they are also involved in what? Regulation of endothelial cell of the capillaries. At same time, because the what population of pericytes is located in central nervous system, they are believed to play a role in the maintenance of what? Blood-brain barrier. Blood-brain barrier. So they are located in whole body, where there you will find capillaries, you will find pericytes, but they are two different origins. Some pericytes especially in central nervous system, or in lungs, in kidney, they are come from ectoderm, and rest of body they come from mesoderms. That's clear. So people believe this is because why you can call still pericyte is a connective tissue cell, because they are involved in lot of sport. Where they are actually providing sport. Okay, and the function which we believe that they have some contractile role to push the blood flow in the capillaries. This hypothesis is still okay. People still believe on this. They are involved with this. That's clear. When you go to myofibroblast, they are a cell which are in the connective tissue. They help in what? Repair and maintenance of the tissue. Point is that why they are called contractile cell, because you may find in the cytoplasm of these cells some myofilaments which are actually contractile protein which perform contractile function. That's clear? Thank you very much.